The mission to build a world-class smart city that would bring socio-economic development and promote entrepreneurship. The Accord School, which has bagged 8 consecutive times the number 1 position in the co-ed day-come boarding school in Tirupati, number 2 in AP, and number 25 in India as per the rating on 12th October 2022 by the Education World India School Ratings 2022-23, was the one school that was a choice of this smart city, so that a world-class institution with a top-notch infrastructure that has a curriculum that focuses on building the skills in language arts, cracks the concepts in math, science, and social integrated with sports, performing, and visual art is built for the benefit of the company, executives, and others in the vicinity. A perfect brick was laid in the year 2019 for building the second branch of Accord School at Sri City. COVID-19 built a wall, unfortunately hindering the process, but like the phoenix, we sprang from the ashes as a beacon of hope and brought a change here in this land. The secret of the sauce is not the brick and mortar, but the real motivation extended by our management, the chairman, Sri Chandrasekhar Reddy, and our directors, Mr. Prashant and Mr. Vivek. The journey of setting a vision for this institution and constructing the curriculum and programs as a building was being started at the Visitor Center at Sri City. We started our official admissions for the academic year 21-22 from the cozy office space at the Visitor Center. Being the founder principal of the school, I'm delighted and overwhelmed to nostalgically narrate the journey so far and take you down the memory lane. Gratitude cannot be in mere words for the warmth and support extended by every single person at the Visitor Center. Every child who walked in mistook that the Visitor Center was a school. I remember our first bridge course started at the classroom space at the Trade Center Sri City, which was shifted to the virtual mode within a week's time as there was a surge in April 2020. We worked virtually but created a real impact as our teachers became the stars in every household in the vicinity. We were on a mission to spread joy of learning, empowering all our students. Our teachers had a virtual orientation in the month of May 2020. Dr. Sultan Ahmed Ismail, an eminent educationist, member, State Planning Commission. Dr. V.R. Devika, Gandhian, veteran educationist with a vision to integrate traditional art, music, dance, and Gandhian philosophy with education. Were the resource people. We resumed classes in June 2020 with 112 students from kindergarten to grade 8. When the world was in the grip of gloom and darkness, we were spreading hope and courage and the light of literacy. Our festivals, national and international days, were observed virtually. The Canvas LMS had made a world of difference, and our students picked up their language, aced their math, science, and social concepts too by the end of the year. We were invited by the resource person, Dr. V.R. Devika, to participate in a virtual festival that celebrated the spirit of resilience and joy that had helped all of us through the 18 difficult months of COVID-19 pandemic. This was hosted by Pathachala Palar Center for Learning, part of Krishnamurti Foundation of India, on 26 September 2021. This festival's objective was to attempt to capture the stories of creativity, resilience, and endurance from Class 8 and their facilitators across the invited schools. Our students from grade 8, the current 9th graders, participated in the fest and presented their experience during the lockdown in the most creative way and bagged the coveted first position among the listed schools. Accord School Sri City's first recognition among top schools from Salem, Dindigul, and Tiruvallur district of Tamil Nadu. Leela Samson, a Bharatanatyam dancer, was a chief guest, and Dr. Shivakama Sundari, the consultant for State Resource of Tamil Nadu, was a guest of honor. A few glimpses from a math day with the name The Man Who Knew Infinity, which is a name by which Srinivasan Ramanujan was popularly known as. Group Captain V.S. Sridhar graced our virtual Republic Day ceremony on 26 Jan 2021. Students of grades 11 and 12 from Accord Tirupati and students from grades 6 to 8 of Accord Sri City participated in this interactive session. We haven't left any stone unturned, though we had our constraints of training our students virtually. We stepped into the physical classrooms in February 2021. The National Science Day was our first event inside our school premises. We had worked on various themes from kindergarten to grade 8. Parents had also visited to meet a confident bunch of students and understand their flair in language and their temperament towards science. Our first batch of kindergarten students graduated on 26 March 2022. The Vice President, Customer Relations, Sri City, was our chief guest who did the honors of felicitating our kindergarten graduates with the sashes and the certificates. Our first year in a full-fledged physical infrastructure started on 6th July 2022 after the initial one-month bridge course in April 2022. The bridge course was to fix the lapses of the huge group who had lost their fundamentals victimized by the pandemic. Our efficient team of teachers knew the Herculean task at hand, and we had war room calls often to work on our strategies. The diagnosis revealed the lack of basic literacy and numeracy with writing skills that needed intensive care. With tireless work, we were able to shape the children from grades 1 to 9, put them on track and make them practitioners of English language within 6 months. As a year of many firsts, we cherished the day we saw our kids in their designer uniforms also. We constituted the 4 houses, namely Mavericks, Vikings, Spartans, and Wizards. We participated in the 8th International Yoga celebrations organized by the Sri City Management at the Visitor Center on 21st of June 2022. The most important period of life is not the age of university studies, but the first one, the period from birth to the age of 6, as rightly said by Dr. Maria Montessori. To bring awareness to the importance of early childhood education, we have set up an international kindergarten that comprises 3 environments, namely the nursery, IK level 1 and 2. After extensive research, we follow the UK national curriculum called the Early Years Foundation Stage, which is a culmination of Montessori, Tea Pariki, and Emilia technology. We also integrate the world-class instructional design and assessment, English language assessment standards through thematic learning. We extend the practices across the primary classes from grades 1 to 5. Let's have a glimpse of our teaching learning at our international kindergarten classrooms. Our trained and experienced teachers who are experts in phonics are followers of the footsteps of Dr. Maria Montessori, a woman ahead of her time, who insisted on innovation and child-centered approach to education. World Nature Conservation Day was celebrated on 28th July 2022. Our first and country's 75th Independence Day was celebrated in its true spirits. The tricolor was hoisted by Dr. Devika, founder and managing trustee of Asima Trust, a non-profit organization. The investiture ceremony for academic session 22-23 was held on 27th August 2022. The ceremony was administered by the Virtuous Vice President, Customer Relations of Sri City, Mr. Ramesh Kumar. The solemn occasion of our first investiture ceremony put the office bearers of our first prefectorial board on the pedestal. The Ganesha Fest was held on 30 August 2022. Onam was celebrated with loads of fun and gaiety by our students on the 10th of September 2022. An inter-house Pukkulam was held on the auspicious occasion. 6 of our students have qualified for scholarships in the International Reading Olympiad IRO in the reading assessment that was conducted by the Freedom app and the Carnegie Mellon University last year. I'll just call out the names of the students. Ritika Sri Mahi, grade 2A, Thanay Anand, grade 3B, G. Aradhana, grade 4A, Raghuveer, grade 5B, Gayatri, grade 6A, Karthika, grade 7. The first and the second graders brought the grandeur of Dashera festival live on 23rd of September 2022, and the kindergarten Dashera celebrations were unveiled on 3rd of October 2022. Our students of grades 6 to 9 visited the IIIT campus on 11th October 2022 to get the first-hand information on the exhibits of space science and technology. It was a golden opportunity for our students to understand the nuances of the spacecraft, the technology behind its working. The Festival of Lights, Diwali, was organized on 21st October 2022 at our school premises. A day filled with fun and frolic for our students, grades 4 to 9, unfolded with a pleasant long road trip to MGM Disney World, an amusement park at Muthukadu, Chennai, on 29 October 2022. It is a time of the year where everyone dresses up in costumes, children go trick-or-treating and carve jack-o'-lanterns from hollowed-out pumpkins. Halloween Day was observed on 31st of October, where we had costume parades and had picked the best dressed to recognize the creative minds of our lovely moms. Children from classes 3 to 9 have celebrated Andhra Pradesh Formation Day on Tuesday, that is 1st of November 2022. Children of grade 9 organized the Rashtriya Ekta Divas, the National Unity Day, on 8th November. Children's Day was also celebrated with fun and frolic at our school on 14th November. The teachers presented a bonanza with an array of performances to entertain their beloved pupil. Bharatiyar Day was commemorated on 14th of December 2022 to pay tribute to legendary Tamil poet Mahakavi Bharatiyar. Theatre in education helps children emote, develop empathy, explore social issues in a safe and supportive environment. The students experience the power of verbatim and explore diverse perspectives. Our students of grades 7, 8, and 9 had a 5-day theatre workshop from 12th to 16th December 2022, conducted by Dr. Namashivayam, a theatre professor from Tirunelveli. And you can see that, and I think you'll be able to see their performance today when we talk about the color black. The school also celebrated the National Math Day on 22nd December in the school premises. The theme went by the name, The Legacy That Started with a Book. The school arena was decorated by various eco-friendly math exhibits prepared by the students from grades 1 to 9. A cultural program was conducted by the students of grades 3 to 9. Christmas celebrations had all the vibes and hues of the most magnificent fest with the carols that reverberated from all the corners of our amphitheater. It was held on the 23rd of December 2022. Well, nothing can equal the happiness of seeing our wards overcome their struggles and blossom with their inherent strengths. Two of our ace players, Sarat Siddharth and Gagan Sandesh, were selected for the All India Level Football Challenge, where they represented and played as part of the AP team at Lasik from 26th to 29th of December 2022. The Indian School Debating Society is a not-for-profit organization powered by the Ramco Group of companies that aims to take competitive debating to students across India. Accord School Sri City competed among 53 top schools in the country, with all girls team represented by Rohita Sriram, Priya and Neha Verma from grade 9. Though first-timers, they gave a tough challenge to all the competitors and exhibited enormous courage to participate in the debating challenge. I would like to close. We teach our children here at this campus to feel the wind under their wings, so that it bears them where the sun sails and the moon walks. We teach them first to think, second to believe, third to dream, and finally to dare. We teach them to believe in themselves, as our motto says. I'll wind up with this. I think our children are desperately waiting, so let us enjoy the program. And this year we have worked on the theme colors. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.